Good morning and welcome to Sports Day 2026 here at the Princess Margaret Secondary School. Whether you're soaking up the atmosphere here on the grounds, cheering from home, or joining us as part of our local and overseas alumni family, you are a part of this important celebration today. Today is more than competition. It is tradition, pride, and legacy. The energy is building, the athletes are focused, and house pride is already on full display. Four houses stand ready, each bringing history, loyalty, and determination on the track. Here you are now witnessing the parade of the houses. First house up is Cox House. They're determined challengers with something to prove. Next up is Green Hedge House. Disciplined, strategic, and quietly confident. Next up, we see Peebles House. This is Purple House. Energetic, fearless, and hungry for victory. And last but not least is Allen House, the defending champions. Will Allen be able to defend their title today? By the end of today, one house will lift that trophy, but first, the competition needs to get underway. I am Lisa Holmes, a proud alumni and teacher here at the Princess. Joining me today will be Mr. Torian Williams, an English and PE teacher with a keen interest in cricket, and Mr. Greg Springer, a PE teacher and avid basketballer. The weather is playing a beautiful part today as the bright skies overhead, with just a light breeze sweeping across the track. It's a kind of morning that sets the perfect stage for fast sprints, strong finishes, and plenty of excitement. Spectators are settling in, and you can feel the energy building already. We now have the playing of the national anthem.
For good weather that's conducive to keen competition and participation among the students. Pray for these students today. Pray that they give on behalf of all officials.
In the officials' oath. All right, just mentioning last year's victor and victress Ludorum, Zidane Sinclair and DeMarco Blackman. They shared the title of Victor Ludorum. Victress Ludorum was Shadavia Millington, who has now moved on to the Springer Memorial School. The divisional champions for last year in the Division 4 girls was Alexis Brown of Aline House. Division 4 boys was Dazon Sinclair. Division 3 girls, Jadiel McDonald. Division 3 boys, Giovanni May. Division 2 girls, Lachey Wilkinson, our corrector athlete. DeMarco Blackman, he was the Division 2 champion. Division 1 was Shadavia Millington, and Division 1 boys was Kevon Wickham. Most of these athletes are here again this year. Looking forward to keenly contesting the events. Starting out today, we'll have a look at the point standings currently to give you an idea of what the houses are coming into the meet today with. And you should note that there were several events which were run throughout the term. We had the tug of war. We have already had the 1500 meter finals, the 800 meter finals, and we had our semifinals, which would have assisted in selection for our BSAC team, who is looking forward to competing a little later this year in the BSAC championship. So the athletes are warming up and making preparation for the first race of the day, which will be the 400 meter series of events. The first event will be the under 13 girls 400 meters, followed by the boys. That will be followed by the under 15, under 17, and under 20. That the school is celebrating 71 years of existence. Just going to give you a brief history of the Princess Margaret Secondary Schools whilst we wait on our first event to get started. The Princess Margaret Secondary School was named after Her Royal Highness, Princess Margaret of Great Britain, was officially opened by her on February 9, 1955. It is a co-educational institution, and it has a roll of just over 700 students. They range in age from 11 to 17. Students here are offered a varied educational program to cater to their diverse needs. This is done to ensure that students can reach their true potential and become productive citizens of Barbados. The school has grown over the years in many aspects, and you would have noticed over the years we are steadily moving up the ladder as it relates to athletics. And the athletics team is led by Miss Carrie Beckles, who in her own right is an Olympian. Princess Margaret Secondary School continues to strive among the newer educational institutions of Barbados to uphold and firmly commit to the tenets that all stakeholders in education matters. So that's just a bit about the Princess Margaret Secondary School. Our motto is Sabiora Petamas, seeking higher things. And we are waiting patiently for that first event to get underway. That event would be the 400 meter series, and that will be the under 13 girls. Mr. Williams, are there any favorites going into this race?
Yes, so the word in the streets is that Sierra Gittins of Coxhouse already has this race won, but we have to see what is going to happen on the field right now.
Okay, not showing any bias, but I am hoping that that stands true.
Well, as a member of the PE department, I am unbiased, and I hope all of the athletes have a great performance and may the best house win.
Exactly.
So there is a lane change going on right now. A bit of a mix-up, but we'll get everything fixed. this race will have to have a good start. As we know, the 400 meters is a sprint these days, so the athlete with the most stamina and who can follow through will more than likely dominate in this race. The athletes are now on the line, and the start is about to start. And it's off, it started. Already Griffith from Green Hodges made up the stagger. But watch and keep an eye out on Ciara. It looks like Griffith is coming up the stretch as she comes around the corner. It looks like she's in first, Green Hodge, but Gittins is now taking over the race. She's now leading. As we reach the back stretch and she's leading. But Griffith is not giving up. So that's Cox in first, Green Hodge in second, and also Green Hodge in third. That's Blacker Swift in third. But Gittins is running away with it. And as predicted, Miss Holmes, Gittins holds on for a comfortable victory, followed by Green Calendar and Griffith in third. So that's Cox, Green Hodge, second and third.
After a very exciting start this morning. Next on the line will be the under 13 boys. And the lineup for that event is Onasi Lucas of Peebles House, Sandiano Ravante of Green Hodge, Imani Archer of Peebles House, Kareem Estwick of Aline, Keneal Graves of Green Hodge, Jalen Rhodes of Peebles, DeAndre Watts of Peebles, and topping off that lineup is Nathan Curtin of Green Hodge. Who's coming in with the fastest time, Mr. Williams?
Well, Jalen Roach, who is representing People's House, has the fastest time. And to tell you the truth, through the eliminations, he has looked a class up amongst his peers. So he is the clear favorite going into this race.
But you know, on the day, anything can happen.
That is so true. They often say the race is run on the day, so we are yet to see. But good luck to all the competitors. Let's repeat those names for you. So in lane 1, actually, have Nathan Curtin from Green Hodge. Lane 2, we have DeAndre Watts from People's House. Lane 3, Jalen Roach, also of People's House. Lane 4, Keneal Graves of Green Hodge. Lane 5, Kareem Estwick of Aline House. Imani Archers in lane 6 is from People's House. Ravante Sangano of Green Hodge, he's representing Green Hodge, and he's in lane 7. And lane 8, we have Onasti Lucas of People's House. The race is off, and the boys are off to a good start as well.
Just to let you know, in the event that someone may be absent, the alternate will normally take their place.
And already, Jalen is making it the stagger on the other boys. As he comes down the stretch, he's leading the race, and comfortably so. He's now opening up his stride. He looks really comfortable. Wouldn't you agree?
Definitely, this is shaping up to be a very exciting race. The athlete from People's House seems to be fending them off.
As he comes around the back stretch, he's all by himself, and it's a comfortable lead. He's been followed by Keneal Graves of Green Hodge, but this is coming down to a close race for third and second. We have Kareem representing Ali House. That's Kareem Eswick. But Canoe holds on for second place.
Well done. Yes, it was. Came down to the very end. Next on the line will be the under 15 girls. Who is your favorite going into this race, Mr. Williams?
Well, so far, Talia Lucas has looked very strong coming into the finals. And she's picked to actually win this race. But let me just declare my hand from now. I am biased for this race because one of my own athletes is in it.
Let me guess. Ramaya.
Yes.
Ramaya Innes.
Yes. The first year under 15. She's come in with impressive times for her age, and she's one to look out for the future.
Actually, Talia is coming into the race with the fastest time of 1.10 seconds, and she is followed closely by Ramaya. So this is shaping up to be a very keenly contested race.
Indeed. And I actually spoke to Ramaya, and she said that she is looking to medal today. She's not holding any bars. So let's see.
Definitely.
Make it better cause it happy be better and I feel living and the get up to be under.
Lining up at the starting position. This promises to be a entertaining race as well. April Bootman is also a promising athlete as well as Rashida Brewster, who is representing Aline House. So this is going to be one of the most exciting races for today.
The record for this race is actually held by Sarah Bell back in 2016, and she ran a time of 1.1 seconds.
All right, the girls are now down and awaiting the instructions from the starter. Looks like a false start there from Rashida Brewster, Aline House. I think the girls are a bit nervous. They're down once more. And it's off. Already, it looks like Lane from Aline House is out in lane 8, followed closely by Innes as they have a really quick start in this race. But look for Talia Lucas. She's quickly gaining ground on the other athletes.
Yes, Talia is moving. Talia is quickly moving forward. But at this time, the race seems to belong to anyone.
Thompson of People's House is leading. Is this an upset? But Lucas shows her class. She's now in front as we head down the home stretch. That was an exciting race. Thompson really gave Lucas a run for her money just now.
Literally. Very keenly contested race there by the under 15 girls. Next up will be the under 15 boys, and we're looking forward to seeing the following athletes. Pomani Brooms of Aline House, Malik Bookman of Cox House, Isaiah Hazel John of Aline House, Jazari Graham of Cox House, Keon Hoyt of Peebles House, Javin Bartlett of Green Hedge, Jaden Toppin of Green Hedge, and Jalen Brathwaite also of Green Hedge. There are 3 Green Hedge athletes in this race. Green Hedge clearly dominating. The ones to watch, I would say, would be Isaiah Hazel-John and perhaps Javin Bartlett.
Well, Miss Holmes, this race promises to be another cracker here today. We have Javin as a favorite. Honestly, he's the strongest coming through the eliminations, but I don't want you to give up on anyone because, as we said, the race is run on the day. And Isaiah Hazel-John is also a contender.
Most definitely. The fastest time coming into the race, however, has been Javin Bartlett. He ran 1.03. But the race could be anyone's today.
Well, we almost had an upset just now, but Talia, who just won her race on the 15 girls, 400, she showed her class. So let's see what Bartlett has to offer his competitors today. And already the boys are on the line. This is going to be a crack of a race.
In lane number 4 from People's House, Jaden Mitchell. Lane number 3 from Green Hat, Javin Bartlett. Lane number 2 from Green Hat, Jaden Topping. Jalen Brathwaite.
The boys are looking pensive.
The boys are down. They're back up once more. The students seem excited for this race, so they've just asked them to be quiet so they start the race. Order 15 boys, 400 meters. Boys are down again. And it's a good start.
And it looks like the athlete from Allen House.
That's Hazel-John.
Yes, that's Isaiah Hazel-John. But Javin Bartlett is slowly making up ground.
Javin is making up ground. And both him and Hazel John are neck and neck as they come around the bend. But Isaiah is leading. Javin has taken over and he's headed down the stretch. He looks the stronger athlete, but Isaiah is still giving him a race for his money, a run for his money. But Javin, as predicted, Miss Holmes, finishing first, followed closely by Isaiah Hazeljohn, who ran an excellent race as well.
That was a hot one.
Desiree Graham of Cox House. Green Hadge winning that race, followed closely by Isaiah Hazeljohn of Ali. He came second. And surprisingly, Desiree Graham, he came third. And let me tell you, that is one of my students. So a really good race. He's a first year under 15 actually. So he ran a really good race and placed third.
They often say the dark horses come through. Next event on the line is the under 17 girls 400 meters. And that is going to be keenly contested as well.
Every single man and woman I see inside the head, come out to enjoy their money even if they ain't pay. All my people represent with your hand in the air. Put them up in the air. My team is equal and full.
Darlene House, Horn Ramsey of Cox House, and she's part of a twin. Danielle McDonald of Green Hadge, Janaya Thompson of Cox House, Jakaya Edel of Green Hadge, Lachey Wilkinson, our Carifta athlete of Green Hadge House, Amaya Grant of Peebles House, and Louise Lane, also of Peebles House.
Hype and energy. When we link up the bacchanal stand, that's a guarantee. Soca people represent.
Class this time is Lachey Wilkinson, and she's the one to watch. However, there are many others that may be able to give her a challenge.
Yes, they say Green Hadge is the favorite for this race. Lachey Wilkinson, a Carifta athlete, national athlete, she's touted to be the winner for this race, but I want you guys to watch out for Jakaya Edgel, who is also from Green Hadge, who has been running excellently this season so far. As the girls are on the line, and the girls are off. Jakaya Edgel has seemed to taken the lead as we go around the first bend, and she's taken a comfortable lead. So Jakaya Edgel is looking to upset Lachey Wilkinson. Is showing her class and quickly catching up. Race being dominated by Green Hadge, Miss Holmes.
Yes, Green Hadge in one, and it looks like two.
Lachey has comfortably taken out Edgel, but she's close behind in second.
And a 3-2.
By Green Hodge again, Jadiel McDonald.
Oh, we have something here happening. One of the athletes who was in second place has stopped. Jakaya stopped as she was approaching the finish line. She prevented a 1-2-3 from Green Hedge. Well done, girls. A race which was keenly contested. So Lachey has shown you a little of what you have to look forward to as she prepares for Carifta during the Easter vacation.
A great season so far.
Yeah, definitely. Actually, Imri is coming in with the pass this time. I have two cadets in there, Adon Seeley and Ricardo Braffett, so we'll see if they'll be marching to victory this morning.
The boys are down as the starter gets the race off. And already Janico Beckles of Aline House is out in front.
The athlete from Cops House is catching the athlete from Green Hedge, but he's being challenged.
The race is neck and neck. Emery Archer of Green Hodge seems to be in the lead, but Isaac is pulling away. Rakili Bino of Aline is closely behind in third place. But watch out. Kimani boys. What a race, Miss Holmes. Emery Archer of Green Hodge in first place. He followed through and he had the fastest time. And he won easily in the end. Followed closely by Isaac Barton and Rakili Bino from Aline House in third.
Yes, that was extremely exciting. Imri, however, received a challenge very close to the line, but he pulled through.
Definitely a close race as I predicted.
Our penultimate event in the 400-meter series will be the under-20 girls. Soon to see on the line will be Haley Ann Holder of Peebles House, Isaiah Armstrong of Aline House, Nicole Maxwell of Peebles House, Makila Clark of Cox House, Nyla Hunt of Peebles House, Romancia Springer of Green Hedge House, Chrisanne Spence of Aline House, and Diara Duncan of Cox House. Coming into the race with the fastest time is Romancia Springer, and she's hailing from Green Hedge House with a time of 1.0 seconds.
Yes, Romancia is the clear favorite today, and she just ran a personal best at the track meet this weekend. So she's clearly informed, and she's looking to do even better today.
There is true loyalty today as we see the various colors around the track. And we hear the excitement from the students as they cheer their particular athletes on.
Definitely. The school is festive at the moment. The girls are now approaching the line. Romancia did disclose to me, Miss Holmes, that she's not feeling particularly well today, but she is still confident that she can pull off her win today.
Well, she is definitely determined to succeed despite the odds. So we'll see how the race goes and how Romancio and the other athletes do.
From Green Springer. Over to you. Nicole, and start.
The race is off. Clark has taken the early lead as we head around the first bend. But Springer is fastly catching up. Followed closely by the athlete Nyla Hunt of People's House. Springer has taken over though.
Both Springer and Nyla, not only are they athletes of Princess Margaret, but they are also athletes of Boatswain Academy, which is located right here at the school. And they are keenly contesting this race.
They are close friends, but they're also rivals today. And it's good to see the
Putting
rivalry
friendship
on
aside.
full. Springer's now taking a commanding lead and she's heading to the stretch comfortably. She's looking really strong. And she is all by herself, Miss Holmes. Followed closely by Nyla Hunt of Peebles and Makila Clark of Cox House. So that's Green Hadge first, Peebles second, and Cox House third. All three are very close friends.
Romancia clearly said today, no pain, no gain. And she was very determined, despite the odds, to win this race. Very commendable.
She celebrates her win. She's proud of that. It was a really good run.
It was indeed. Next event on the line will be the 400-meter boys under 20 dash. This is going to be a big one. Who will be the fastest boy at Princess Margaret School in the under 20 division? Will it be Derrica Lewis of Aline House, Shaquille Strawn of Aline House, Azari Belgrave of Cox House? Will it be Ariel Stewart of Green Hadge, DeMarco Blackman of Peebles, Kevon Wickham of Peebles, Deshaun Bino of Aline, or Jalen Harry of Green Hadge House? This race is going to have you on the edge of your seat, I assure you.
Yes, the fastest boy in the 400 meters for sure, Miss Holmes. And I'll just say that Kevon Wickham is touted to be the favorite in this race today. However, DeMarco Blackman is an athlete who is in fine form as well and one to watch.
I think also Ariel Stewart is going to give them a challenge. He's coming in with a time of 56.25 seconds. And Kevon just ahead slightly with 55.34 seconds. So this is going to be a hot one.
Record holder, champion.
assignments. The competitiveness of the teachers from the various houses is really enjoyable to watch, though.
It is indeed. Sometimes they run the race alongside the athletes, and there is lots of rivalry.
Definitely.
Ariel Archie Stewart. What a name, Miss Beckles.
Ever Mr. Reliable Ario. This is not his race, particularly, but he does perform for his house, regardless. As the boys are down, the starter is about to start the race. They're off. It's a good start. It looks like Derrico Lewis, the high jump champion, is out in front, followed closely by Azari Belgrave from Cox House. Kevon, however, is making it the stagger, and he looks a class act.
Here it comes Kevon Wickham, and Archie is giving him a run for his money.
Ario is proving an upset as they head down the stretch. Ario's in the lead, followed closely by Wickham. And DeMarco Blackman is in third. Ario Archer, he stumbles.
Ariel Archie Stewart is the winner, followed closely by CSM Kevon Wickham.
We have an upset by Mr. Archie himself, Ario Stewart. What an athlete. What a student. I know Kevon must be disappointed.
He is a trooper, and I'm sure that even though he may be upset he didn't win, he will be in fine form for the remainder of the races. That was definitely an exciting race.
I will admit that Ario seemed really comfortable coming into the finals today. Almost nonchalant, like he knew he had a plan.
That is Ario, always nonchalant, very unsuspecting.
I know Green Hatch has to be excited about that victory.
What an exciting end to the 400-meter series. So the fastest under 20 boy, Ario Archie Stewart, followed by Kevon Wickham. Kevon is involved in many activities here at the school. He's part of the school's tuck band. He's also the most senior cadet here at the Princess Margaret Secondary School. So he is multi-talented.
Indeed, indeed. We have a wealth of talent here at the Princess Margaret School. I must say, the People's House teachers look perplexed by that race. I'm sure that they thought that they had a sure victory.
Whilst the Green House teachers are jumping with excitement. All right, as we prepare for the next set of races, which will be the 100 meters, we will start that series with the under 13 girls. Shortly, we'll be telling you about the athletes who are preparing for that race.
Quickly, I want to highlight our sponsors for our event today. The Sandy Power Aid, of course, and COB. I'm seeing a lot of old scholars on the compound. A former champion, Rashad, is here as well.
Rashad has also qualified already for Carifta. He would have qualified at the track meet held 2 weeks ago, so he's going to be on his way to Carifta. He's currently a student at the law school, but he always comes back to support the Princess Margaret Secondary School.
That is true. A true Jaguar indeed.
On the line shortly would be the 100 meters on the 13 girls. And in that lineup is Shanae Ford of People's House, Talia Griffith of Green Hedge, Green Calendar of Green Hedge, Bacchus Waite of Green Hedge, Jacia King of Aline House, Sierra Giddens of Cops House, Rakisha Dixon of People's House, and Jemiah Hines of People's House. You will notice that you will be hearing some names over and over. It shows the dedication of the students, and they are running more than one race today.
Dedication and domination as well, as they would have had to qualify in order to reach the finals. So these athletes are the more prominent ones within the school currently.
Most definitely. So we have a mix of some first years and second years in there, and some of the first years may be under 15. So this promises to be a very exciting and keenly contested event.
The girls are on the line.
Before you blink, this race will be over, so you have to watch it very closely.
Gittins the clear favorite in this race. This one.
Yes, here we see Gittins once again. Barely having recovered from the 400 meters.
Definitely. She's already running the 100 meters. But she's a true champion. Green Hatch has a triplet of athletes in this race. So it promises to be an exciting race for both houses, Peebles and Green Hatch. As the points rack up, I'm sure Green Hatch fancies their chances in this race.
The question is, will Green Hedge be able to overtake Peebles for the championship? There are about 40 points separating the two houses.
The girls are down. And it's off. Already Sierra looks like she's in the lead, but she's followed closely by Jessiana King of Aline House. She's giving her a challenge. Sierra comes first, Jessiana second, and it looks like Acacia from Green Hedge is third. What a race. So Sierra from Coxhouse definitely winning that race as predicted, followed closely by Jessiana King of Aline and Acacia Green Calendar of Green Hedge.
Coxhouse is definitely celebrating. Next event will be the under 13 boys, and this promises to be another exciting one. On the line shortly will be Deandra Watts of Peebles House, Nathan Curran of Green Hedge House, Kareem Eswick of Aline House, Keneal Graves of Green Hedge, Tangano Revante of Green Hedge, Jalen Roach of Peebles House, Imani Archer of Peebles House, and All Nasi Lucas of Peebles House. We have 3 athletes from Peebles, 3 from Green Hedge, 4 from Peebles, 3 from Green Hedge, and 1 lone athlete from Aline House.
All right, so we have Miss Beckles, and she is there with the 400 champion, Lachey Wilkinson, who is in jubilant mood. The excitement is building around the track. The students look really happy. Look at Miss Haynes and Miss Beckles.
There is never a dull moment at sports. Here comes Miss Haynes with her, what would you call it, Mr. Williams?
I call it wacky fashion.
Looks like a clown wig, but she is truly representing the spirits of Aline House.
Clown wig and full boots. I don't know what type of boots are those. She's catching it with Miss Beckles now. She's on. She got away.
We have to find a name for Miss Haynes before sports is over.
I agree.
So she seems to be part jockey with the boots and whip, and part clown with the hat, with the wig.
Miss Beckles rolling back the ears with a jubilant sprint around the ground.
How about the wacky whipster?
Wacky whipster. So the records for this event are held by Twain King way back in 2011, and he had a time of 13:34, and the record hand time is held by Jacoby Redmond back in 2017, and his time is 12.70. So these boys have a lot of catching up to do.
Literally. Just letting you know about the records for the under 13 girls, although that event has already gone. That was held by, or is held by Soraya Jewett, 14 seconds, and Danica Giddens. And those records were held in 2011 and 2017, respectively.
And the race is off. Already Jalen Roach is taking the lead. He's followed closely though by Sangano and Graves of Green Hadge. He stumbles, but he powers through, and it looks like it was young Jalen Roach of People's House winning the race. And Keneal Graves of Green Hadge closely behind in second place. What a race. He stumbled there a minute and almost was caught by Graves.
Yes, that was an exciting one.
So that was Peebles 1, Green Hadge 2, Green Hadge 3. Jalen Roach winning the under 13 boys 100 meters, followed closely by Keneal Graves of Green Hadge and Ravonte Sangano of Green Hadge as well. I know Mr. Springer has to be proud of his student.
Most definitely must be beaming with pride. The next race on the line will be the under 15 girls. And the record for that event is held by Sarah Bell, and that was in 2016. It was also held by Stacey Norville as way back in 1990, back in my time. On the line shortly will be the following girls: Khaleesi Lane of Aline House, April Bootman of Peebles House, Shanice Hoyt of Aline House, Jada Salmon of Green Hadge, Talia Lucas of Cox House, Jade Harris Elcock of Peebles House, Jemima Grant of Cox House, Alana Smith also of Cox House. We can see that Cox House seems to be dominating this race in terms of the number of athletes. What's the fastest time coming into the race, Mr. Williams?
The fastest time is held by Nakayla Harris Alcott of Peebles House, coming in with a time of 14:84. And she's an athlete to watch out for today in this race.
However,
she's running against Talia, who is also a favorite.
Yes, I was just about to say that. Talia will definitely be giving her a run for her money, but we must also watch out for April Bootman. April is in there as well.
Definitely another strong athlete. The girls are on the line as Miss Beckles calls out their respective lanes. The boys are down and the starter is about to start the race. Sorry, the girls are down. Apologies. And they're back up again. And the race is off. And already it looks like Jemima from Cox House is taking the lead. But Talia Lucas is showing her class here. And it looks like a comfortable victory. Oh, she falls. What a race.
A 1-2 for Cox as Talia stumbles over the line.
I know Talia, and she's an extremely competitive athlete. So I know she must be beaming and happy with her performance in that race just now.
Yes, Talia is involved in so many sports. She is an avid netball player. She plays football, a little cricket as well, Mr. Williams. So
Indeed.
She is multi-talented.
And she has represented Barbados in football already. So definitely an athlete for the future.
As we prepare for our next event, the record for this event, the 100-meter under 15 boys, is held by a current student, Giovanni Phillips. And my apologies, he's not a current student. Giovanni Phillips back in 2011 and Ansel Phillips back in 1994. Preparing for that race will be Malik Bookman of Cops House, Zidane Sinclair, and he was the Victor Ludorum last year. Keon Hoyt of People's House, Jalen Brathwaite of Green Hatch House. Javin Bartlett again is in this race. He's hailing from Green Hatch House. Desiree Graham of Cops House. Chase Cumberbatch of Cops House. And Nikolai Thornhill of Allen House. And the fastest time coming in, Mr. Williams, is?
The fastest time is by my student, Jazari Graham. And he is a former knapsack champion coming into this race. However, I'll let you know that Javin did not take to him coming in with the fastest time. So let's see how this race pans out.
Promises to be another exciting one with the Victor Ludorum in there. The 400-meter race, first place, Javin Bartlett and Jazari. So we look out to see which athlete would be victorious.
This is another big race, Miss Holmes. Another big one. It shows the competitiveness and the closeness of these athletes as well. The times are really close.
Yes, most definitely.
So we apologize for the loss of feed right now. One of our cameras seems to be down. And it's expected. These are man-made things. It's a technical issue, but we will be back with footage from that camera shortly as our technicians try to get that problem fixed. Not to worry though, we are here to provide you the commentary. The race is off. Already Jazari Graham has taken the lead, but he's followed closely by Javin Bartlett. Jazari Graham is finishing, but no. Oh, it's all Jazari Graham with an easy win, followed closely by Javin. That was an upset, Miss Holmes. What a race.
Definitely. These races are always very exciting and have some unexpected finishes. Okay, we're going to wait for the official announcement of the win of that race as it was very close.
but initially it did seem like Graham had won the race. And so I just have to say that I'm sorry. I'm just saying that I'm very proud of my athlete and my student, Mr. Josiah Graham. Yes, I am. Indeed, but it's also a pleasure to always see these young people use their talents and positively. So kudos to them and all the best going forward in the meet.
Carissa medalist. We're looking out to see whether she'll be heading off to Carissa this year as well. And that record was broken in 2023, just a mere 3 years ago. On the line will be Fabianovic of Tebow House, Torn Ramsey of Cox House, the Sheriff King of Greenhadge, Jadiel McDonald of Greenhadge, Lachey Wilkinson is in there again, Jakaya Edgel of Greenhadge, and we have sibling rivalry in this race as the Torn Ramsey twins. Both of them are in this race. And finally, Brown Hickson of Allen House. Which twin will be victorious or place high in this race, Mr. Williams?
That's a hard call, Miss Holmes. Usually, Kaimani is the dominant twin, but both of them they usually challenge each other.
Okay. This is going to be a keenly contested race and one definitely to watch. Blink and you will miss it.
Jakaya Edgel here being the favorite of the race. Know she can exact her revenge on Lachey. Let's see what happens though.
From the distance, right? Older than 1,500 meters. But however, she's here, 100 meters. An interesting one.
Yeah, she's the host captain for Green Hatch. And the race is off. And already Edgel is out in front, followed closely by, it looks like Lachey from Green Hatch as well. Edgel, it looks like a 1, 2, 3 from Green Hatch. Wilkinson is celebrating like she won. Let's see. We are waiting the official results. But that was a really close race, dominated, of course, by Green Hatch, who are behind Peebles currently. So they're fighting to regain top spot.
Greenwich of Alling House, Jermaine Jackson of Potts House, Joel Bourne-Shorey of Greenhatch House, Isaac R. Barton of People's House, Dante Codrington of Alling House, and Chrisarion Brown of Alling House. The fastest time coming into the race is, looks like Isaac R. Barton. Is he the one to watch, Mr. Williams?
He is one of many to watch in this race, Miss Holmes, because I will bring your attention to Keeman Jackson, who has one of the fastest times as well. So he's definitely an athlete to watch, as well as Joel Bourne-Shorey. This race promises to be another close race. You just can't tell.
Not to be forgotten is Adon Seeley. He may be the dark horse in this race.
Yes, another athlete from the Bozen Academy. So not a race that you can easily call. And the boys are already on the line.
In lane number 7 from Greenwood, Adon Seeley. And in lane number 8 from People's House, Kaimani Box. Finish line, are we ready? Over to you, Mr. Scott.
And the race is off. It looks like Adon is in front. The race is so close. But Isaacar comes away with the victory. Followed closely.
Adjust it.
It looks like Keeman Jackson from Potts House closed off the top 3 positions there. However, we are waiting for the official results. As I was just informed by Mr. Springer, that Adon had actually slipped in the semifinals. So if he places here today, he would have redeemed himself, Ms. Holmes. Yes. Makila Clark, actually, who just transferred to the school, is the clear favorite here today. But please do not turn your eyes from Nyla Hunt, who is also her close friend and track training partner. And she says to me that she is going to upset her today. So let's see what's going to happen. Everyone seems excited for this race. The under 20 girls, the oldest girls in the school. This one. And it's off. Already, Nikila has a commanding lead and she's pulling away from her competitors. Nikila, the clear favorite, and she wins easily, followed closely by Nyla and Romancia. What a race. Nikila, the champion in the 100 girls, under 20 girls. Showing her class here today, Miss Holmes. She's in your house, of course.
Yes, please. House out front.
And I have a points update here after the 400 meters. In fourth place, Aline House, they have 353 points. In third place, your host, Miss Holmes, with 444 points. In second place, Green Hatch, and they're slowly chipping away at the lead that Peoples has. Green Hatch has 635 points, and currently leading after the 400 meters is People's House with 656 points.
Slowly chipping away is right. They started out with about 40 points or so separating them. Now we are down to less than, 20 points?
It's actually 21 points.
21 points.
Yeah.
Wow. So anybody can be the winner today. Well, between possibly Green Hatch and Peoples, it looks like.
Definitely. And remember, those are just the results after the 400. The 100 would have run as well, so it could even be closer, or possibly Peoples could have pulled away a little bit more.
We eagerly await those results. Now to the last race in the 100-meter series. Always one of the most exciting races of the day. Who will be the fastest under 20 boy? That record was held by Daniel Wilkinson back in 2016. On the line shortly will be Shaquille Strawn of Aline House, Kevon Wickham also of Aline House, Azari Belgrave of Cox House, DeMarcus Blackman of Peebles House, Kevon Wickham of Peebles House, Ariel Archie Stewart of Green Hatch House, Omario Brown of Cox House, and Jericho Lewis of Aline House. This one is going to be a tough one to call, Mr. Williams.
I am not saying that, Miss Holmes. My money is clearly on Ariel.
Kevon could come and upset the apple cart, Mr. Williams. So, keenly contested race.
Let's see what happens, though.
So, let's buckle our seatbelts and prepare for takeoff.
For the fastest boy in 6 roads. And last year, I remind you that Ariel defeated the clear favorite in Dante Taylor to upset and win the 100 meters. So, let's see what happens here today.
I eagerly await. Sitting at the edge of my seat.
Kevon would be clearly contesting this race now because Ariel upset him in his pet event. So he is definitely looking for revenge.
Definitely.
There's an air of excitement around the school as well and on the track because everyone is anticipating this race. The parents as well. You can see the excitement from right here. All all eyes are on the under 20 boys, Miss Holmes. Teachers, students alike.
It would appear that they're having a standing ovation even before they get started. Everybody is on their feet.
The parents are all gathered and excited. It's really good to see. The starters ready? And it's off. And already Ario has taken the lead. Azari is close behind from Cox House. But Ario Stewart pulls away. That was close. We can't call. I can't call, Miss Holmes. It looks like Azari was right behind him.
We have to await that official result, definitely. Too
It might
close
be a
to
4-4
call.
finish, Miss Holmes.
Yes.
What a race. What a race.
So we await the results to see who will be the fastest boy here in Six Rows this morning in the under 20 boys 100. Cox House is the winner.
Wow.
Wow. So we did not even have Azari.
And upset. And
yes.
upset.
I had actually forgotten Azari. But how could I?
How could you? Cox House out in front in the 100 meters. And I would tell you, Miss Holmes, that Ario disclosed to me that Azari had told him he's going to defeat him today.
Wow.
So that was a self-fulfilling prophecy.
Apparently. Azari of Cox House, the fastest boy in the under 20 division. And Cox House is celebrating in jubilation.
Indeed, indeed. That was a really good performance by Azari. And as we spoke about underdogs, Azari's been training really hard, and he was actually very determined that he was going to defeat Ario today. So congratulations to Cox House and Azari. That was the final event before we break for lunch, Miss Holmes. And so far, the competition is very close. It's really hard to tell who is leading right now. So we're going to break for lunch, and we should be back at 12:30 on the dot.
That will be the start then of the 200-meter series. And we look forward also to the relays this afternoon. There will be a All Scholars race, perhaps a teacher's race, who knows. But we will see you after lunch.
But before we go, I just want to update our viewers on some race results. In the on the 13 girls 400 meters, in third place was Kalia Griffith of Green Hatch. In second place was Acacia Green Calendar, also of Green Hatch. And winning that race was Sierra Gittins, the clear favorite of Cox House. That was the under 13 girls 400 meters. On the 13 boys 400 meters, in third place, Imani Archer, that's your student, Miss Holmes, of People's House. He was third. Canoe Braves of Green Hatch, he was second. And coming in the first position was Jalen Roach of People's House. On the 15 girls 400 meters, Rashida Brewster of Aline House, she was in third. April Bootman, your cadet, she was in second. She's from People's House, representing Peoples. And Talia Lucas of Cox House, she won the under 15 girls 400 meters. On the 15 boys 400 meters, Desiree Graham, yes, my student. He came third. He's from Cox House. Isaiah Hazel John of Aline House, he was second. And again, another one of your cadets, an outstanding student, Javin Bartlett. He won the under 15 boys 400 meters. In the under 17 division, in third place was Janaya Thompson of Cox House. In second place, Jadiel McDonald of Green Hatch. And winning that on the 17 girls 400 meters was Lachey Wilkinson. In the under 17 boys division, coming in third was Kimani Boyce of People's House. In second place was Isaac Barton, also of People's House. And winning that race was Emery Archer, another outstanding athlete at the Princess Margaret School. In the under 20 division, this is the 400 still. In third place, Nikita Clark of Cox House. In second place, Nyla Hunt of Peebles. And winning that race was Romancia Springer of Green Hatch. Finally, on the 20 boys 400 meter results, DeMarco Blackman of Peebles, he came third. Kevon Wickham, also of Peebles, who was upset by Ario, remember, that was the first upset for the day. Kevon came second, and the winner, as I said, Ario Stewart from Green Hatch. So those are the 400 results for the day. It looks like Ciara is now taking her position at the front of the race. She has a commanding lead, followed closely by Acacia Green, Calendar, and then Bacchus Wave in third. Ciara wins comfortably, followed by Acacia, Calendar Green, and Bacchus Wave closing out the race at third.
That was a keenly contested race. The athlete from Cox House wins out. She's going to be one to watch, definitely, if she makes the BSAC team. She will be definitely one to keep her eyes on.
Definitely. Athletes seem really fatigued now, I guess. With all the events that they've been participating in, it's really taking a toll, but they strive on.
Just to let you know, the record in that event was held by Soraya Jurek back in 2011 and in 2017 by Danica Gittens. Next on the line with the boys 200 meters under 13. Competitors in that race are Imani Archer of Peebles House, Onasi Lucas of Peebles House, Nathan Curtin of Green Hatch, Kareem Eswick of Aline House, Sangano Ravante of Green Hatch, Jalen Roach of Peebles House, O'Daniel Henry of Cox House, DeAndre Watts of Peebles House. It would seem that most of 1S is in that race, Mr. Williams.
Not necessarily. Only two athletes, Onasi Lucas and O'Daniel Henry.
Lots of first years.
Yes, definitely.
In terms of the time coming into the race, who has the fastest time?
Well, Jalen Roach has the fastest time, and like I would have said this morning, he has been dominating even in the elimination. So he is the clear favorite today.
Any dark horses?
Anything can happen. Sure. I think we have to watch out for Imani Archer, who is his housemate, and he is a very strong runner as well.
Okay. These points are going to be crucial at this juncture as Peebles and Green Hatch are going to be battling neck to neck. Bragging rights are at stake this afternoon.
And, as it may, there are four runners from Peebles in this race today. So they would fancy their chances to get some points on Green Hodge right now.
Yes, definitely. They outnumber all other athletes in this 200 meter.
Green Hodge will be hoping that their athlete Ravonte Sangano can get amongst the points in this race. The boys are now in their respective lanes and we are awaiting the start.
Mr. Ford is looking pensive. I'm sure Miss Greenwich from Peebles House is on edge. As we wait patiently the start of the 200 meters on the 13 boys. We're hearing the tunes of the Princess Margaret Tuck Band. And back to join us is our very own Israel. He's now a student of the St. Leonard's Boys School.
Yes, the Tuck Band is definitely trying to bring the vibe to sport. So we're about to start. The boys are down on the line and they await the starter. And we're off. Roach has already made up the stagger and he's coming around the bend. But out front, it seems like Imani Archer, the one I had told you about earlier, but Roach makes light word of him. And he's now taking the lead as he comes around the stretch. It's Roach all by himself, followed closely by Sangano of Green Hatch. He's celebrating already. He is celebrating already. Green Hatch second and third. What a race. That was Roach from Peebles House. He was first. Ravonte Sangano of Green Hatch second. And it looked like Nathan Curtin from Green Hatch as well. He looked like he rounded off the race in third. We'll await the official results.
The battle continues with the winner from Peebles House, closely followed by Green Hatch, and they would have gotten some much needed points.
Much needed indeed. When you combine second and third, that definitely is more than first place. So
So you can start doing your calculations. First place, 10 points. Second place, 8 points. Third is 6. Fourth is 5th. All the way down. Up next is the boys. Apologies. The girls under 15. 200-meter dash.
As the girls take up their lane assignment.
Rashida Brewster of Allen House. Maya Best of Green Hedge. Talicia Lane of Allen House. Jada Salmon of Green Hedge. April Bootman of Peebles House. Talia Lucas of Cox House. Alexis Brown of Allen House. And Jemima Grant of Cox House. The athlete with the fastest time is Talia Lucas, hailing from Cox House, closely followed by April Bootman.
And again, close times here, Miss Holmes. Talia will be looking to duplicate her semifinals run, or even better it today. But I'm sure April will have something to say about that.
So you would say those are the two favorites coming into the race then?
Definitely two favorites. And the race has started already. Oh, that was a false start. Oh, wow. That was a false start. I know the adrenaline is pumping right now. Girls don't have to resettle themselves, put that behind them, and as the young people would say, lock in. There's a bit of confusion, but the race is off now. It looks like Talia Lucas out in front, but she's neck and neck with the athlete from Green Hedge. Salmon, that's Jada Salmon. But Talia Lucas is pulling away, closely followed by April Bootman, who's now overtaken Salmon for second place. Green Hedge and Peebles close out second and third place. So that's Talia Lucas from Cox House winning, followed closely by April Bootman and Jada Salmon in third. Another quick race there by the under 15 girl.
Yeah. And the record for that race was held by Sarah Bell back in 2016. And prior to that, it was Cindy Brathwaite back in 1990.
I think today is going to be decided, the champion is going to be decided during the relays.
I quite agree. That event is normally the decider for more sports days. especially with a sports day that is so closely contested.
Agreed. I would actually go as far as saying that this is the closest I've seen sports in the last few years. So kudos to the houses and the house leaders for getting the athletes out and participating this year.
It's definitely providing a good form of entertainment for us here today. Next on the line will be the under 15 boys. And those athletes are Nikolai Thornhill of Aline House, Keon Hoyt of Peebles House, Komani Broom of Aline House, Jalen Brathwaite of Green Hedge, Isaiah Hazeljohn of Aline House, Javin Bartlett of Green Hedge, Chase Hammerbatch of Cox House, and the Dawn Sinclair. Going into the finals of this race with the fastest time, it looks like Javin Bartlett. Any favorites, Mr. Williams? Any dark horses?
Well, I would say that Javin is definitely the overwhelming favorite in this race. However, again, Isaiah Hazel-John will provide a challenge for him.
Let us not forget the Dawn Sinclair.
Yes, the former Victor Ladurn. So this is, again, an exciting race on the cards here for you guys and for us as well. Two athletes each for both Peebles and Green Hat. As we await the start of the under 15 boys 200-meter final. As the boys take up their game positions. And remember, the 200 meters is a far different race to the 100 meter. When you take into consideration the curves that the athletes have to run.
The chains come back. Eileen.
And we're off. And it looks like Javin going down the stretch, followed closely by Isaiah, and the third athlete looking like Jalen Brathwaite from Green Hedge. So that's 1 and 3 for Green Hedge, while Aline is in second place. So that's first to Javin Bartlett. Congratulations to him again. He's really dominating today. Second, Isaiah Hazeljohn. And third, Jalen Brathwaite, also of Green Hedge. Green Hedge coming up front there in that race, Miss Holmes.
Yes, most definitely. Green Hedge slowly edging forward. So looking at our possible candidates for Victress and Victor Ludora.
So here with us in the commentary stand, we have the under 15, 400, 100, no sorry, 400 and 200 meter champion, Talia Lucas. How are you today, Talia? I'm good, thank you. You are certainly dominating today. What preparation did you put in for finals today? Agreed. So, were you training elsewhere? Did you do any training at school? Were you training with a club? Okay, so football could have been your training then. I know you were really passionate and really determined coming into the finals. How would you say your performances have been so far? All right. Thank you, Talia. Congratulations on your success so far, and hopefully you can pull through in the relays as well. All
And
right.
she is hailing from Hot South. Hot House in the house. Thank you, Talia.
Nice.
Next on the line is the under 17 girls. And the lineup is Brown Hickson from Allen House, Denia Thompson of Cops House, Jadiel McDonald from Green Hatch, Horn Ramsey from Cops House, Lachey Wilkinson from Green Hatch, Jakaya Edgel from Green Hatch, Janiah Hewitt from Allen House, and Ashira Marshall of Allen House, and they are off.
Yes, Jill being the clear favorite here, but let's see if we can get an upset. As the girls come around the bend, it looks like Edgel in front, followed closely by Lachey Wilkinson. And third place looks like Green Hedge as well, Jaliel McDonald. Jakaya Edgel pulling away, but Horn Ramsey is catching up to Jadiel. Lachey, the 200 champion, edging Edgel on the finish line, followed closely by Jadiel McDonald in third. Regardless, it's a 1-2-3 for Green Hatch. More points.
1, 2, 3, and Green Hatch has swept away those 3 top positions. Points. Edgel has helped to edge Green Hatch forward, along with Lachey Wilkinson and
Jadiel McDonald.
Danielle McDonald.
I know Mr. Ford must be brimming right now as he's rallying his troops. He said to me he's coming for the title today. He's not making any sport. And from this morning, he was ready in his preparations, getting stuff ready for his athletes. So kudos to Mr. Ford and all the teachers from Green Hat as well who are lending the support.
Next on the line will be the under 17 boys. In that race, we have Ricardo Brathwaite, Adon Seeley. They're both of Green Hat. Emery Archer, also of Green Hat. Giovanni Wick of Green Hat. So we have 4 Green Hat athletes. Imani Boyce of People's House. Isaac R. Barton of People's House. DeMarco Weeks of Allen House. And the lone Cops House athlete is Kimeen Johnson. Coming into this race, the this time
It's
looks
from
like
Isaac R. Barton,
Isaac R. Barton.
25.28.
Definitely.
You have to watch out for Emery Archer, who is having a fantastic meet today. And as you can see, the race is dominated by Green Hatch athletes.
Definitely. So can we imagine if Green Hatch was to take away all those top positions today?
Certainly they would start to pull away from Peoples. So Peoples will hope that their athletes can offset this Green Hatch wave that we see in the lineup. And the boys are on the line as we await the starter. They're down. Okay, they're back up. There seems to be an issue. Okay, the race has started. It seems that Adon Seeley is out in front. But as we go around the bend, Isaac Archer seems to be in front and he's pouring away. Martin, sorry. And he's won comfortably, followed by Emery. And Kimani Boys looking like he came in third there, but we await the official results from the finish line. So it looks like Peebles 1 and 3 there.
Definitely. If you're paying close attention, you realize that Green Hatch and Peebles seem to be taking the top spot. So it's going to be very keenly contested. Can't wait for that next point update.
Yes, indeed. But do remember, with the 4 athletes in the race, the points still accumulate. So, regardless, Green Hatch might actually be comfortable in that race.
I quite agree. Just letting you know, the record holders in that event are Tariko Bruce back in 2018 and Enrico John Pierre Green in 2023. Next on the line will be the girls under 20 in this event, the penultimate race in the 200-meter series. Larissa Weeks from Cox House, Tessan Sterling from Peebles, Nicole Maxwell from Peebles, Romancia Springer from Green Hatch, Nyla Hunt, Peebles House, Makila Clark, Cox House, Giaria Duncan of Cox House, and Helian Holder from Peebles House. Again, we have 4 Peebles athletes in this race. A lone athlete from Green Hatch and 3 from Cox House. This race will be keenly contested. These young ladies have been going up against one another from the start of the sports today. So it'll be interesting to see who will be victorious. Coming into the race, though, with the fastest time is Makila Clark from Cox House.
Definitely a favorite in this race, but as I said earlier, Nyla Hunt, who is a close friend of Makila and also a track mate at the Boston Academy, she will not go down without a fight.
Romancia will also be in there, even though this may not be her pet event. We have seen her development over the last couple weeks, and she has been slowly edging forward.
That is true. There's our down. And they're back up. Seems to me a false start. And we're off. It looks like Tassan Sterling of People's House is out front, but Makila Clark of Cox is showing her class as she pulls away from the pack, followed closely by Nyla Hunt, but Romancia Spring is close behind, and Romancia is running down Nyla. It looks like Cox House, Peebles, and Green Hatch. So Makila Clark of Cox House, the favorite, winning, followed closely by Nyla Hunt, her close friend, and Romancia Spring, all three very close friends in third place.
And the Cocks are crowing with that win by Makila Clark.
Peebles catching up with some points there as they had several female athletes in that race just now.
The record holders are Shakira Squires back in 2011 and Tamika Rollins in 2008. Mr. Williams, we are getting ready for the big one.
Yes, indeed. On the 20 boys, 200-meter final.
So we are looking forward to seeing the Sean Bino of Aline House, Shaquille Strawn of Aline House, Azari Belgrave from Cox House, Aria Stewart of Green Hatch, DeMarco Blackman of Peebles House, and Kevon Wickham. Who do you have your money on, Mr. Williams?
Well, previously I would have had my money on Ario. In fact, I'm still going to go with Ario. But it needs to be mentioned that today is a day of upsets, it seems like. So now I definitely have to factor in Azari Belgrave, who will be on a high horse as he defeated Ario in the 100-meter, the clear favorite. So anything can go in this race. Also, noteworthy is Kevon Wickham, a very strong athlete. So this race is going to be very hard to predict.
Yes, all three of those athletes are members of not only the track team here, but the Bolson Academy. And they are going to keenly compete in this, the big race of the day. Who will be the top boy at Princess Margaret in the under 20 200-meter finals? Who is the fastest boy here in 6 rows today?
A huge shout out to Miss Carrie Beckles, who's doing an excellent job with these athletes and also her club, Bolson Academy, producing many top athletes for us to view today. The boys are now down as we await the starter.
Online viewers, you can put in the chat who you think your winner will be today for the under 20 boys. And they are off.
It looks like Ario and Azari neck and neck as they come around the bend. Azari looks like he's taking the lead, but Ario is right behind him. Ario is now pulling in front. Ario is pulling in front. And it's a close race. Kevon Wickham is also behind, but Ario Stewart pulls away. Ario Stewart, the 200-meter champion today, followed closely by Kevon Wickham of Peebles House. And it looks like DeMarco Blackman had a strong third-place run. We'll have to see the official results from the finish line. But what a race again. Ario Stewart putting in an excellent effort.
Ariel Archie short, and no one could catch him yesterday, today, and they will not catch him tomorrow.
So even though Ariel finished first, he does seem to have second and third place. Again, more points than first place alone. This is going to be a neck and neck, nail biting finish for the championship today. Now we have a special race today. Wow. It seems to be the teacher's race, but with a twist.
We have what here, Mr. Williams? Is it a chicken? Is it a cock? What is it?
It looks like a duck, but I'm not sure.
Oh boy, this is interesting.
Never a dull moment at Princess Margaret. And the students are loving it.
Oh dear, here comes another one.
So we have a duck and a dinosaur.
Seems to be Animal Kingdom in the house today.
I don't see a jaguar though.
That will bring an interesting twist. The dinosaur seems to be being blown away. Showing Miss Beckles some love.
She's trying to separate the students who are very excited to see these two characters.
When you thought that you have seen it all, dinosaur meets duck. You think they're going to be running down the track, Mr. Williams?
They are indeed going to race.
Oh my gosh. Oh no.
Hold on, there's a shark as well. Whoa.
So we have a duck, a dinosaur, and a shark. From the land to the ocean.
The shark is definitely enjoying his or herself. Look at the duck and the dinosaur. Madness.
When you thought that you have seen it all.
Oh, whoa. You have Bugs Bunny. Oh, dear. Look at Bugs. Bugs is leaning.
Oh boy, the wind is making a mess of Bugs. Bugs is trying to hop, Mr. Williams. Oh boy.
Oh,
There seems to be an animal fight. And we're having the teacher animal race. You want to call the lane assignment, Mr. Williams?
so in lane 6 we have Baby Shark. Lane 5 seems to be Bugs Bunny. Lane 4 seems to be T-Rex. And in lane 3, it looks like Donald Duck.
Bugs Bunny seems to have no behavior whatsoever.
And they're off. It looks like Bugs Bunny Bugs Bunny is running away. Followed closely by T-Rex. But guess what? Donald Duck is up on the poor baby shark is. Oh! What is this?
An animal collision.
That seemed like purpose work by T-Rex. That is not sportsmanlike behavior.
And Bugs Bunny is totally excited.
And there's a brawl on the finish line. In lane 3, Aline House, lane 4, Green Hatch, and lane 5, People's House.
Hawks appear not to have a team in this event, and that would pose a bit of a problem for them, but I'm sure the race will still be very keenly contested.
The starter was just warning the People's House athlete. The girls are down once more. Green Hodge is closing down on People's House, who is out in front. People's Hands over first, followed closely by Green Hodge. Green Hodge is now caught up with People's House. That looks like Kalia Griffith and Shania Ford. Kalia Griffith takes her out on the bend. Green Hodge handing over in first place. As girls approach the final handover, Green Hodge is leading with Bacchus Wave coming down. Peebles in second place. Green Hodge hands over, and Acacia Calendar Green is in first place, followed by Rakisha Dixon of Peebles House. Aline closing up in third. So Green Hodge victorious in the under 13 girls 4x1 relay. More points.
So Green Hatch would have accumulated 12 points, followed by People's House with 10, and Aline House with 8. So you can start to do the math. Up next will be the under 13 boys in the 4x100 relay.
Again, I just want to apologize to you viewers for the lack of a finish line camera. Again, we're having technical difficulties. As I said, these are manual things, but we are working tirelessly to get that footage for you. So just bear with us. In the meantime, we'll try as best as possible to provide you with the coverage and let you know who is leading, who is winning.
there is not just action on the track, but there's action in the middle of the field with the tuck band and the tuck band enthusiasts. The award-winning tuck band from the Princess Margaret Secondary School and friends.
I think the tuck band is a staple of any sporting event, any athletic sporting event. So kudos to the young gentlemen and ladies of the Princess Margaret tuck band.
Also special thanks to the teachers, Miss Beckles, Mr. Ford, and Miss Brayton, who worked tirelessly with this group alongside the Lancet.
The parents look pensive and very interested in what is happening right now. We appreciate the support that they have provided for their children and ward, and I hope that this continues. The children need encouragement. They need support from their parents. So this is definitely a good look to see. In lane 3 seems to be Aline House once more. Lane 2, lane 4, People's House. And lane 5, Green Hatch. Lane 3, we have Devontae King of Aline. Lane 4, Onasi Lucas of Peebles. And lane 5, Nathan Curtin, a national cricketer, Barbados National on the 13 cricketer in Green Hatch. Boys are on the line and awaiting the instructions from the starter. And they're off. Great start by Nathan Curtin, but Onasi Lucas is catching up. Let's see who hands over first. It looks like Green Hatch is handing over first, followed closely by Peebles. Coming around the bend. Alina's taken over in second place. Green Hatch is still leading, it seems. Ravonte Sangano looking really strong today. And Green Hatch hands over first to Khalil Graves, and he's out and gone. A huge lead, but he's being closed down by Jalen Roach. It looks like a close race between Aline and Peebles for second, but ultimately Jalen Roach holds on. Holds on for second place, and third place goes to Aline House.
Unfortunately, again, Coxtown had no athletes in this under 13 boys 4x1 relay. Up next, we look forward to the under 15 girls. And all houses seem to be represented. Aline, Peebles, Cox, and Green Hatch. So this is going to be a closely contested event. Any house seems to be posing a particular challenge, Mr. Williams, in this race?
This is going to be a close one. Cox has a strong team with Talia Lucas and the under 15 girls, but Green Hatch has a balanced team, so it may go either way.
Okay, may the best house win.
Also, look out for Peebles. Peebles has a balanced team as well. So this race can go to anyone, really.
The animals are making their way back over. Box Bunny being held tightly.
So in lane 3, on the 15 girls 4x1, we have Cox House. In lane 4, Green Hatch. Lane 5, Peebles. And lane 6, Aline House. And they're off. Good start there by the athlete from Aline House. But Peebles is catching ground. Let's see who hands over first. It looks like Peebles hands over first, followed closely by Aline. Green Hatch is in third. Peebles is now taking over the lead. It looks like Peebles first, Aline second, Green Hatch third. Let's see how it goes. Peebles is leading, followed closely by Aline. They're running a great race. Green Hatch is in third. April Bootman in first place, People House. Aline, Rashida Brewster. And Salmon from Green Hatch looks like she's going to come in third, but Talia Lucas, oh no. So it's Peebles, Aline, Green Hatch, and Cox House in last place.
I hope you're adding your points and doing your tally. Up next is the under 15 boys 4x100 relay. 4x100 relay run. This one is going to be also keenly contested. It appears that we have representation from all houses. Aline, Cox, Peebles, and Green Hatch. This is going to be an interesting race. anyone particularly stands out for you, Mr. Williams?
Again, this is going to be another close race. A lot of balance in the teams here. Peebles, Greenhard for sure. Even Hawksville may stand a chance today of coming away with the victory. It all lies within the takeovers. And how cleanly and smoothly the athletes hand over really at stages.
What I do notice for this relay is that there's some athletes who are coming up fresh who have not competed in any other events today, so that may also be a contributing factor on who may come out victorious.
That is definitely true. But also, how you strategically place athletes through the legs will definitely also contribute to whether your team comes out victorious or not. So a lot of variables to think about as we come into this on the 15th of the final.
Quite agree with you.
Boys are on the lane, and it looks like Green Hodges in lane 3, lane 4 is Peebles, lane 5 is Aline, who is waiting for their athlete, and lane 6 is Cox. Let's see how this goes. Representing Green Hodge is Jaylon Prophet, a budding new athlete who's burst onto the scene here at Princess Margaret. And he's a very keen competitor. One to look out for the future for sure. In lane 4, our former Vitaly Dorm to the under 13 division, Zidane St. Clair. So he is in the race right now. Lane 5 is Thornhill from Aline, a very good sprinter. And lane 6, first former Jazari Graham, who would have represented St. Mark's at knapsack. So he definitely has meat pedigree. And so far, he has shown promise here at Princess Margaret. Remember, he's just a first year under 15. So he has more time in the division, and he can possibly dominate in the future. The athletes are down now. And they're off. Graham has had an excellent start, and he's out and gone. Followed closely by the athlete from Aline School. From Aline House, I'm sorry. Oh, there was a fall. There was a fall from the athlete in Cox House. It looks like Aline is handing over first, followed by Peebles, then Green Hodge. Emmanuel Bennett from Peebles House is now taking over the lead for Peebles House, followed closely by Aline. Peebles hands over first. Javed Bartlett from Green Hodge is catching up to Isaiah Hazeljohn for second place. What a run! What an excellent run from Javin Bartlett. Snatching second place right out the hands of Aline. What a race.
Javin certainly said, as a good cadet does, no retreat, no surrender. An exciting race.
He made up so much ground just now.
It is so true. It is so true. This race had you at the edge of your seat. Never a dull moment here today at the Princess Margaret Secondary School Sports.
Green Hatch ensuring that Peebles does not get too far.
Up is the under 17 girls 4x100 relay. This is going to be another nail-biting race. What say you, Mr. Williams?
Definitely a lot up for grabs here. Green Hatch will want to finish in pole position here and not let Peebles get too far.
In this race, I can see Lachey Wilkinson, the Horn Ramsey twin, Danielle McDonald, Jakaya Edgel, Shania Walk. Lots of promising athletes are lining up for this 4x100 relay, the under 17 girls. All houses seem to be represented. Aline, Cox, Peebles, and Green Hatch.
The top band is in fine form, led by Mr. Kevon Wickham, our former deputy head boy, Mr. Israel Savory, alias John Boss, sorry. Former deputy as well. Also Rashad Gibson, another old scholar of the Princess Margaret Secondary School. And Zakila Holder, alias Zazu, all coming back to lend their support to the alma mater.
If you remember that cappuccino last year, Bird Call.
Yes, indeed.
And they're off. It looks like the athlete from Green Hatch up front, Jakaya Edgel.
Definitely. She's pulling away. Second leg, Lachey.
And she has handed over to Lachey Wilkinson, who is blazing around the track. Let's see who will be the first to hand
Peebles
over.
is in last place here. This might be a determining factor. Green Hatch handing over first, followed closely by Aline. Green Hatch blazing the track in first place. Athlete looking very strong as she approaches the final leg. And hands over to Jalia McDonald, who should win comfortably. Aline and Coxhouse battling the Horn Ramsey twins, but Aline pulls away. For second place, Aline House, followed closely by Cox House in third. Peebles rounding off the race.
Another win for Green Hedge. Green Hedge is pulling away. Will they be victorious today? It's here now for the under 17 boys 4x100 relay.
A lot of nail biting by the teachers, I can see. Miss Gittins and Miss Wiltshire are fully active as they're supporting their host people hosts.
I hope they took their heart medication today, because many hearts are thumping as we speak.
I just want to note that the Green Hedge girls were very jubilant just now. They were proud of that. They were happy with that win. And that's good to see. They are triumphant. Look at them. Look at the children. They're extremely happy with that victory. They're celebrating with their host leaders, as they should. What a performance by the under-17 girls, 4x1 team. And a good job by the host leader, Mr. Ford, and his assistant, Mr. Bradford. They have come out and they've pulled the stops today at the Princess Margaret School. There seems to be a big conference amongst the Green Hedge athletes now. I think they smell blood, Miss Holmes.
Yes, they do. They are strategizing, conferring, analyzing, and strategically placing the athletes in the right position, in the right spot.
People seem more relaxed. The athletes are calm. I can't say the same thing about the host teachers now.
Far from calm. Sometimes we wonder whether the teachers are more excited than some of the students.
So it may seem. The boys are on the line, and it doesn't seem like we have full representation. I could be wrong. So far we have athletes from Aline House, athletes from Green Hedge, and athletes from Peebles House in this race. So we do have representation from all hosts now. Cox House is now represented in the 4x1 relay. Lane 3, Aline House. Lane 4, Cox House. Lane 5, Green Hedge. And Lane 6, Peebles House. Miss Holmes, this race might just decide sports today.
And we still have two more to go. Who do you think will be the favorite, or who is your favorite to win this event? Which house?
I'll be honest with you. Both Peebles and the Green Hedge have very strong teams. So the winner may just come from those two houses.
Okay, as they go neck and neck towards the finish line, and perhaps towards victory.
The athletes are now down and awaiting further instruction from the starter. And we're off. It's a good start. The people's athlete who is very fresh, might I add, is out in front, followed closely by Green Hadge. But Cox is right behind him. Let's see who hands off first. People's hands off first, followed closely by Green Hadge. People's leading so far. Followed closely by Green Hadge. People's is still leading though, as they come around the bend. And Green Hatch takes over the lead, followed closely by Peoples. Green Hatch goes. Green Hatch is in the lead, followed closely by Peoples. Green Hatch wins. Peoples second and Aline third. What a race. There was a fumble at the last handoff by the Peoples athlete. Green Hatch is now in victorious mood. They are surrounding the Peoples teachers.
What a nail-biting finish that was.
Green Hatch is sensing victory today as they march away.
Most definitely. The points are racking up.
I could have sworn Mr. Ford finished the race with the athlete.
He definitely got in his steps today. No need for the gym today, Mr. Ford.
Today was his leg day indeed.
Mr. Ramsey looks a bit confused.
Definitely looks bemused. He's not impressed.
Left in the wind by Green Hadge. The dust is still settling.
You can see the stress and distress by the People's Housemasters as they try to understand and come up with a plan to try and get back into this.
We are down to the last two in this series of the 4x100 relays. We are down to the under 20 girls, and we are certainly looking forward not only to this race, but to that of the under 20 boys. I am sure everyone here this afternoon will be on their feet for that race.
The parents are definitely on their feet. They've been on their feet for the entire day, actually.
To be represented here, we have Peebles House, Cox House, Aline House, and Green Hadge. We're actually waiting to see if Green Hadge is going to join the race. We have pulled our cameraman off of the camera, and she's in the relay. Our camera woman, I should say, Chelsea Jordan, wearing number 9. Green Hadge making sure they're pulling out all the stops to ensure that they have representation here on the track. Any favorites in this race, Mr. Williams?
Well, I'm poised to say that probably Peebles is the stronger of the teams here.
Okay. But as you said earlier, it has been a day of upsets. So who knows what lies in the hat?
Exactly. As we just saw, in the final handoff with the Peebles athlete who was in front, a mistake can cause you the race. So, something to look out for, or not to look out for.
Most definitely.
A huge shout out to our viewers who are still locked in with us, and we thank you for your support.
A special shout out to the alumni over there in the U.S. I can see the alumni chat is abuzz with that house representation. Peebles, Cox, Green Hadge, Aline, all cheering from over the way.
Okay, the girls are in their lanes. The race is started. There are only three hoses in this race. Peebles out in front, followed closely by Green Hodge. Aline rounding out the race. And Peebles hands off first, followed by Green Hodge. Tessan Sterling building an insurmountable lead on her opponents. And look at the teachers, Miss Gittins marshalling her troops onward. Kyra Bassett is running a fantastic race though. Romancia Springer taking the baton second. And she should finish in second place. And Aline in third place. So Peebles House winning the under 20 girls 4x1 100-meter relay, followed by Green Hodge, and in third place Aline House.
Okay, we have some athletes here. The winning team of the under 17 boys. Two cadets, I might add. Ricardo Brathwaite and Adon Seeley.
The two champion boys. How does it feel? Very good. What preparation did you put into the relay? What about you, Adon? Okay, very good. And you are a part of the Goes Academy, was that so? All right, so how does the team feel about the victory? Okay. All right, thank you, boys. And good luck. May the best host win.
All right, so we are on to the under 20 boys.
Final race of the day. And maybe the decider. I beg your pardon, they might be the medley. So,
This is a race to watch. So, again, fasten your seatbelts and let us prepare for takeoff. Under 20 boys 4x100 relay. Some of the top athletes here today are preparing for this race. It would appear as though all houses may be represented. We are saying Peebles House, definitely. The trackless car. We're away from the others. Which team will be victorious in this event? Your bet is as good as mine. appears to be no green hand in this race, which is strange.
Strange, but also telling.
This may be the deciding race.
The parents seem to be amused by something.
One to watch will be Jade Cyrus. Cox House is indeed pulling out all the stops, and they are off.
Mario Brown of Cox House out in front, but closely followed by DeMarco Blackman.
And
The
Jade has
parents have
taken
gone
over.
crazy as Jade is running. Never a dull moment at the Princess Margaret. Aline, however, is leading. Aline takes over.
And it appears to be the race of the cadets. Kevon Wickham. The Sergeant Major has beaten the Sergeant, followed by Cox House. Who will it be? Any idea, Natalia?
Too hard to call. There's a good start. Kyra Bassett looks to have taken up the stagger already, and she's coming around the bend first, followed closely by Tessa Ann Sterling of People's House. But Kyra is going strong. Cox House is up on. Green Hodge hands over first. And there they go. Cox House has taken over, followed by Aline. Peoples is in last place. And here goes Jalia McDonald of Green Hodge. She's taken back over the lead, followed closely by Sierra Gittins. Young Sierra Gittins, only in first form. On the 13, she's catching back up. What a race. What an athlete. Jalia McDonald is still leading, however. Sierra Gittins is giving her a good run. Followed closely by the athlete from, it seems like, People's House. Green Hodge is still leading, though. Green Hodge is still leading and hands over first. Lachey Wilkinson, the Carifta athlete. BSAC champion, has taken over, and she is in full stride. April Bootman from People's House is in second place. Janaya Thompson of Cox House is in third. And Shamaya Cummins of Aline House is putting up a fight. She's now taken over and she's in third place. A very strong athlete. But Lachey, showing true form, is still opening up her gap. She looks back and she continues to run. Peebles has taken over second place. But seems like Lachey will run away with this race here today. Greenhouse in first. April Bootman is in third. It's in second, sorry. And Janaya Thompson of Cox House is in third. Can she upset April Bootman? It doesn't seem like it. So Peebles will run away with second and Cox House is third. It seems like Aline House is down. Shamaya Cummins, the athlete from Aline House, is down.
What a race. Up next is the boys medley. And that's maybe our last race of the day. We eagerly await point standings. Who will it be? Green Hatch by 100 relay, as they did not field a team. So that may be a deciding factor. Seems as though all houses will be represented in this final relay. We are preparing for the final race of the day, the Open Boys medley. It looks as though Miss Beckles is also gathering some old scholars to have that famous old scholars race. Top South is represented. Green Hat is also represented. Aline and Peebles are also on the line. This will be a keenly contested race. Our final event of the day, the Open Boys medley. Remember that medley is a combination of the 100, 200, and the 400.
Scholars, Kimari Blackie, who's doing great things as a jockey. And the race has started. Azari Brathwaite, Azari Belgrave, leading for Cox House. They change over first, followed closely by Joel Bonshori of Green Hatch, who is running down Kimane Jackson of Cox. He hands over first though. And Green Hatch is over second. Assuring Richards. But Kevon Wickham easily takes over. I know Peoples is in first. Emery is close behind, however.
And it doesn't look as though we are going to catch Peoples today, but Ario Stewart. Ario and Kevon a run for his money. Who will it be? Peebles or Green Hatch?
Peebles and Green Hatch, neck and neck, Miss Holmes.
Neck and neck, a nail-biting finish. Who will it be? Will it be Ario? Will it be Kevon? Ario is giving Kevon a run for his money. And it seems
Ario is coming up, but Kevon pulls away. Ario seems to have given up. Peebles first, Green Hatch second.
Kevon Wickham from Peebles House, closely followed by Ario Archie Stewart from Green Hatch House, followed by Aline House and Cox House. An exciting race, Mr. Williams. Who could have called that one?
Exciting. No one could have. A very good performance by Peebles House in that race just now, I must say.
Kevon has won that race.
And that was the final race of our championship today. And it will be interesting to see the points tally at the end.
Definitely
People's pulling away strongly in the last couple events. They play a huge part in who is champion today.
Most definitely. Most definitely. So we wait with bated breath to see who will be the inter-house champions for the Princess Margaret Secondary School Sports of 2026. And we have a huddle. Peebles and Green Hatch. Teachers huddle. Despite the competition.
That was actually a photo shoot.
Oh, okay. I thought they were bonding.
Up next, the famous Old Scholars race with several star former athletes.
Of note is one of our hearing impaired former athletes.
And it looks like Dante Taylor, a former champion, has proved his class once again. Tylon Ford, our hearing impaired athlete, also representing. Former hearing impaired athlete, I must add.
Up next are the ladies. Former Old Scholars. I can see Kiana Collier. Anybody else who recognize Mr. Williams? That's Romancia's mom. Six ladies are on the line.
Old Scholars Race Female Edition.
it be? It looks like Keanu Connell is out front in true form. And it looks like Keanu Connell. If only these points can go towards the house points, Mr. Williams. And just like that, we have come to the end of sport at the Princess Margaret Secondary School for 2026. We are going to hear a point standing. I believe this should be our final point standing. The houses will gather for that final announcement. All the athletes and supporters will come onto the field so that we can close off sports for this edition this year.
It was indeed an exciting championship today, and I think that no host should feel undone. Every host put in a great effort today, even Aline House, who for much of the championship were in last place, but it did represent today, and that is commendable.
I want to mention the enthusiasm of the participants, of the athletes, and even those who may not have been runners. They were true troopers today. They came out just to give their house a point, give them that edge, give them that push forward. So we want to say thank you to the athletes. Without them, we could not have done it. Thanks to the house masters and mistresses. Thanks to the staff. Thanks to the parents. Thanks to our sponsors. Barbados Public Workers Credit Union, City of Bridgetown Cooperative Credit Union, Power Aid, and Distani. Thanks to the Board of Management of the school, principal. Thanks to everyone who would have made a contribution to making and ensuring that today's event was a success. So we are preparing now for the finale.
As the two houses are anticipating the results, Green Hatch is already assembled or partly assembled and awaiting the final points tally. Eagles is under their tent. They're gathering as well. After a grueling championship and final day today, the athletes can feel proud of themselves for the effort that they have put in. A special shout out to our viewers as well. We appreciate you and thank you for tuning in and staying in tune to the Princess Margaret Sports 2026.
To those alumni overseas experiencing that cold weather, I'm sure you were well heated today as there was lots of fire on the track.